The year was 1947. My husband had been awarded a year internship in surgery at the University of Minnesota Hospital. And that precipitated our move from Staten Island, New York. We had quite a few questions about this, but the chief among them was, where is Minneapolis? It might remind you of that map of the United States as seen through the eyes of a New Yorker. Initially, we were not looking for a church home because this was a one-year appointment. But as the years went by, it became apparent that there would be residencies and a longer time spent here. So finding a church home became increasingly pressing. We visited many churches, but kept coming back to Westminster. Partly, I think it was the shape of this place. It seemed to wrap its arms around us. Part of the appeal was Reverend Arnold Lowe, whose preaching was dynamic and inspirational, and a large part was the excellent music under Rupert Sercombe. Those were two characteristics very important to us. So we made the decision and joined this congregation on Maundy Thursday evening in 1950. That implied a financial contribution. Our income was very meager, $15 a month for the intern, and supplemented by my salary at the University Music Department as an instructor. Our salaries increased, but so did the size of our family. One can always rationalize for not responding financially to the riches we were receiving from this church. Several boys were in the nursery, all received third-grade Bibles, all were confirmed, and all heard those magic words on Christmas Eve. 3 years we were gone during the Korean conflict, and they might have ended our Minnesota experience were it not for the bulletins, the newsletters from the church, and letters from our church friends. They were a lifeline. When we drove back to Minneapolis, after those 3 years, we knew this was the place that we were going to live. This was home. We became more active in the church, Sam as a deacon, and both of us as elders. It became a priority for us to participate in every way possible to ensure that Westminster could fulfill its mission of being a telling presence in the city and a force for good. I listened to stimulating, thought-provoking sermons every Sunday, sermons that resonate for weeks. I hear music that enriches and uplifts, that makes each worship service memorable. I'm surrounded by love and support when we really needed it from our church friends. So to borrow the tagline from a recent Pledge Week on Minnesota Public Radio, I listen, I'm blessed, I give.